Take a look at this Babe Yerba Mate and Passion Fruit Orange Guava. So a lot going on here with the flavors. 16 fluid ounce, 473 milliliters. Contains 3% juice, non-carbonated, 60 calories. And then 16 total carbohydrates. And then of that, we've got 14 grams of added sugars. So the additional 2 grams being accounted for here is probably going to be part of the juice, is my guess. Ingredients: purified water, organic cane sugar, organic passion fruit juice, organic yerba mate extract, which of itself is organic brewed yerba mate. Oh, there's the extract, and then there's brewed yerba mate, which is water and organic yerba mate leaf. And then there's organic orange juice concentrate, organic guava juice, organic natural flavors, citric acid, monk fruit powder, and organic caffeine. So it's very organic. Intensely organic. And then you can see that it is made in California. So we've got USDA organic, vegan, non-GMO, 150 milligrams of caffeine, gluten-free, and they say antioxidants on there. Yeah, very cool. There's their little marketing message. Not going to bother reading that. It's probably good. Considering it's not carbonated, there's no point for me to drink it from a can like I usually do. Unless I want to drink more of it. That's what it looks like. Kind of a amberish brown. Naturally colored, which is nice to see. I always like that. Do a little zoom in. Get an up close look. This glass is a little difficult to film compared to my other one. Yeah, looks good. When I was drinking one of these other flavors of this, there are some particulates sometimes, like leaf and such. So it seems very natural. Yeah, it looks good. Let's do a smell test. I definitely smell the fruits plus the yerba mate smell. It smells good, but it is an interesting mix of stuff going on with the smell. Again, this is the yerba mate passion fruit orange guava flavor. Let's try it out. Got that yerba mate flavor. There's a little bitterness, a little bit of sourness to it. Definitely some sweetness as well. It's got a strong flavor. Yeah. I do notice a bunch of the fruit flavor as well. I would say that the guava to me is the one that's prominent here. Yeah. Is that actually in here or is there just a flavoring? So, passion fruit is the main one. Honestly, don't know what that would taste like, so I can't really distinguish that. So, it's probably the main flavor that I'm tasting. It does have the orange juice down the line in the list here. Yeah, okay, guavas, it does have actual guava juice, but it's down towards the bottom of the list, which means it's a lower amount than the passion fruit or orange juice. Yeah. So if you see the list here, again, stuff on the top is going to be the most, and then you go down the list, and that's how it works, I think. I like the flavor of it. It tastes good. if you like the flavor of yerba mate tea or whatever you would call it, because it's not the tea plant, but it is similar. It's just that the flavor is different. Like it's similar in the sense that they both have caffeine. They're both a plant and they're both brewed. The leaves are brewed, so that's kind of the similarity. But flavor wise, they're different. They don't taste tea, and the tea plant and this don't taste the same. To me, it's more of a yerba mate is more of like a citrusy type flavor profile to it. And then adding the orange juice, the guava, the passion fruit, that even enhances it a lot in this one. Yeah, I think it's refreshing. I think you could easily add this to a glass, add some ice. Considering it doesn't have any carbonation, you don't have to worry about losing that. So just drinking from a big glass with a bunch of ice and stuff, I think that'd be super refreshing. I think there's enough flavor here that it'll work just fine like that. Yeah. 150 milligrams of caffeine obviously is a lot. So if you're sensitive to caffeine, this is not going to be your thing. I'm fine with it. Um, Comparatively, if you drink a cup of coffee, which would probably be like 12 ounces, I assume, that's going to be 80 to 115 milligrams. So this is clearly more than a cup of coffee, but you're getting 16 ounces here. So maybe it's similar in the amount of caffeine per volume or whatever. But yeah, 150 for the can. So if you're going to drink like half the can, you can imagine how much caffeine you're going to get at the same time. But yeah, I really like this company's Yerba Mate. In general, I'm a fan of Yerba Mate. It's kind of new to me, but there have been so many of these show up in the United States. So it's cool. I like it. Tastes good. Obviously, quite a bit of caffeine. In this case, there is 60 calories in the drink, which I think is totally reasonable. And they do add cane sugar. So organic cane sugar. So it's just basic sugar. It's not anything extra. It does have monk fruit powder, which is a low calorie sweetener sugar alternative. So they're adding a bit more sweetness to it with the monk fruit. But I would consider, I'm not super versed on this, but I would consider monk fruit as the most natural option for a low calorie sweetener because it is just coming from, ultimately, it's coming from that plant and that fruit. So obviously look that up and do your research and understand if you're okay with consuming monk fruit stuff. But I think that out of those sweeteners is probably the best option. Monk fruit to me usually does have a very distinct flavor, which to me reminds me of the rind of a watermelon for monk fruit. But in here, I just don't really notice it. I mean, it's probably in there, but I think it works with all of the other flavors going on that are distinctly fruity. So I think it's a good combination of flavors. Again, I like this brand. I think they do a good job. And obviously it's all organic and just in general, the ingredients look good. So I like it. That was the Babe Yerba Mate Passion Fruit Orange Guava.